qualifying earlier on today, Alex Hall will be a non-starter. This is the moment where the car broke down, so we won't see Alex Hall on the circuit. We'll still see a grid of 20 cars. Gregory Dewey's another person who won't start. We're on board with Damien Cottrell for the start. He had a couple of offs, had an off in qualifying which put him out early in the session, so away he goes. A good start from him. He'll try and get past Richard Herbert and Charles Brigg off the line. He's already done that. So next up, Michael Williamson, and Alex Hall isn't there, so he doesn't have to deal with him. Then we've got Mark Webster, Keith Morgan. He's going past all these cars nice and easily. Keith Morgan hasn't quite got past him yet in the Suzuki Swift, so Damien Cottrell will try and find a way past him. Now Randy outside going through Hollywood onto the Craner curve, so he's done him now, and he's much quicker than the cars in front of him. Noel Moffat, Thomas Langford as well in there. So they break now into the old hairpin. They've got Lightfoot, I noticed as well. Langford almost putting Cottrell off the road there, going through, just about staying on the circuit with Damien Cottrell there. We head up towards Coppice, late on the brakes up on the inside. I think that's Imran Khan. He attempts, can't quite get past the Newcastle Airport 2012 Imran Khan. Lightfoot just up the road. He's under attack as they almost complete the first lap of the race here at Donington Park. 2 meetings for the 750 Motor Club at Donington. This is the first one, the first race of that. So we head down towards the chicane, and Cottrell has a good run here on Imran Khan. Up on the inside he goes. He should be able to get him into the chicane. Yes, Valdi comes over the front of him. Valdi goes around the outside of Lightfoot. Lightfoot slow through the corner, and Cottrell almost ran into the back of him, but now side by side they will go down the start line, down towards Redgate for the second time, and Cottrell's got past Lightfoot then, and go through as well as Khan and they're all coming past him now. Lightfoot losing out there. The other car to go past was the 65. That's Noel Moffat. So Lightfoot onto the Craners then. They try and get back past Moffat as we go down towards the old hairpin. And big sideways movement there from Lightfoot as we go down towards the old hairpin, but can't quite get past Moffat. Always into the back of him, out of the old hairpin, not quite, as we head now down towards McLean's. Going to get past here, dive up on the inside. I think Andrew Lightfoot's got that one done then. Gets back ahead of Noel Moffat there. Now a bit of a gap to the next few cars. Right, Paul Thorpe, we ride on board with Lee Scott in front, trying to gain a position off of Matt Rosier. But leading the way, it is Ed Cooper. So it's Cooper leading. No, sorry, Cooper's in second. It's Ed Cooper. I think Philpott's trying to find a way past Thorpe. We think it's Cooper leading from Rosier, from Scott, from Thorpe. Philpott, then Fowdry and Kaiser. Is the gap? Oh, it's what we reckon it is at the moment. Lee Scott re-attacking into chicane for the second time. Can't find a way past Rosier. Maybe slow out the corner. This may will give the Brands Hatch race winner Paul Thorpe a chance. Go down towards Redgate, and Philpott sitting right in the slipstream as they head down towards the first corner of the lap. Don't think Philpott's be able to find a way through here. He's the Cadwell Park race winner, locking up. Sorry, no, not Philpott didn't win it. Cadwell Park. It was Martin Fowdry were the one there. It was Philpott that was spun across the front of the rest of the pack. So we'll continue to ride on board with Thorpe. Top 5 pretty much all together. Ed Cooper with a bit of a gap over Matt Rosier, and all over the grass for Lee Scott. He just about holds on to that. Now Philpott has a good run on Thorpe as we head up towards McLean's once again. Can Andy Philpott find a way through? I don't think he'll quite be able to make this one work, will he? Looks up on the inside. He can't do that though. So we go through the corner. Philpott's still right underneath the rear bumper of Paul Thorpe. As we head up towards the completion of the third lap of this 13-minute plus 1 lap race here at Donington Park, the 1050 Motor Club Classic Stock Hatch Championship, 7th round of the series. down towards the chicane we go then. What can Philpotts do? He dives it up on the inside. Oh, and he hits Paul Thorpe there into the corner. Paul Thorpe though managed to keep the car all under control, and in fact Andy Philpotts lost out, and that's allowed Martin Foudry to get that bit closer to him. Imran Khan still battling away here with Damien Cottrell, so the two of them have fought their way up through the order, so now they can have their own scrap. For 7th position it is Damien Cottrell in the Vauxhall Nova and Imran Khan in the Ford Fiesta, and Khan has a good run here as they head down towards Coppice, and it's side by side. Cottrell though late on the brakes, and he stays in front of Khan. So the pair of cars battling over what is 7th position as they head now down towards the chicane. Damien Cottrell has a good run off the corner. Spots of rain on the windscreen as they turn down into the chicane. Cottrell staying in front. Imran Khan follows Cottrell onto the start line. Damien Cottrell started the race down in 20th position, running in 7th, so very good first couple of laps from Damien Cottrell. We head on to the Craner curves. He continues to run in front of Khan. You just see down the road as well the huge battle that's going on at the front of the pack. Quick through the old hairpin there for Imran Khan, but can't quite find a way past Damien Cottrell. Replay here on board with Paul Thorpe. We see a lock up there from Lee Scott, and off the road goes Matt Rosier almost, and Rosier's going to lose out here because through he'll come, so a big sort out there at the chicane. Damien Cottrell could have well been onto the top 6, braking a bit too late there though for the chicane a few laps ago and losing out. Right, on board with Paul Thorpe, but he's fallen behind Philpotts, but down to the... Oh, Philpotts goes off the road. Andy Philpotts all very, very wide through the old hair, but he slides back on in front of... He's got this again, Martin Foudry, a great run round the outside, heading around towards McLean's, and he's got up to 3rd. So Foudry, who was down in 6th position this time last lap, now runs in 3rd position. So a great move there from Foudry. He read both of those situations very well. So Philpotts still runs in 5th. Matt Rosier, who was 2nd, runs in 6th. Paul Thorpe still runs in 4th, and Foudry is the big gainer. He runs to 6th to 3rd, but now he's under pressure from Paul Thorpe. So we head down towards the chicane. Foudry having to defend his line. Top 2 have gone away in all this as well behind Rosier around the outside. But Philpotts can't do that. Turn through the chicane. Foudry quick through the corner, just making a bit of an escape. So Ed Cooper crosses the line in the lead in the Vauxhall Nova. 2nd, Lee Scott in the Fiesta. Then it's this scrap for 3rd. Foudry ahead of 4th, ahead of Philpotts. Rosier again trying to come round the outside into Redgate. He can't quite get alongside Philpotts under braking. Foudry slides the car into Redgate. Doesn't lose any time in doing that. Down towards the Craner curves we go. Through Hollywood first, and then onto the Craner curves. To me, it looks like Ed Cooper's pulling out his race lead. Yes, he's got a good margin from the car that runs in 2nd position, Lee Scott. 3rd, Foudry, and now Philpotts really quick off the old hairpin this time. It was only last lap that he fell off the road in quite a big style, but now up to McLean's we go, and he's really trying to come around the outside, which can give him the inside line for the corner, but he can't quite do that. Very late on the brakes, it's Paul Thorpe, but then he misses the apex of the corner, so is that going to allow Philpotts to have a good run down towards Coppice? He looks to the inside, the side's against it though. Again, Foudry slides the car under braking. He stays in front. Now, run down to chicane. What's going to happen this time? Because Philpotts is right in the wheel tracks of Paul Thorpe, and Paul Thorpe's got a good slipstream from Martin Foudry, so that means that all of the 3 cars have been very close, heading down towards the chicane this time. Out the outside, 10th, Paul Thorpe, and he can't get past Foundry. Now Phil Potts is right underneath Paul Thorpe as we head onto the start and finish line to complete yet another lap of this race. And Phil Potts almost pushing Paul Thorpe down the straight. This allowed Foundry to get away. Matt Rosier must be there as well because he's not in either of our camera shots, so we look to see what happens. And Rosier stays 6th, Phil Potts stays 5th, and Thorpe stays 4th. Very quick through Redgate, trying to get back onto terms with Martin Foundry. We head onto the Ukraine curves yet again. Looks like this race will last about 9 laps. It's Donington Park National Circuit. Cars lapping in 1:28s and 29s. So down towards McLean we go again. What can Phil Potts do this time? He dives to the inside. This one should work, I think. Up forward. Yes, very late on the brake, but then he runs out wide. Is he going to go too wide? He stays just over in front. He goes defensive immediately because Paul Thorpe's there on the attack. But I think Phil Potts has done it. Yes, he's up to 4th then. He's made his way ahead of Paul Thorpe. That Rosier there in 6th position. He looked like he was going to win the first race at Brands Hatch until he had a couple of very large moments through Paddock Hill Bend, which dropped him down the pack. Right, battle back on for 4th as Phil Potts defends from Thorpe, but Phil Potts just about makes it through the chicane, but then runs out wide, all 4 wheels over the grass, and he's going to have a loss of momentum down the straight. So he continues to defend the line as we've got a couple of laps to go in this race now. Onto the brakes they will go. Can Thorpe drive around the outside of Phil Potts? No, he can't. We're going to get the cut back out the corner. Lots of curb used there from Paul Thorpe, but no, he cannot find a way past under Phil Potts. He just about stays in front. This scrap 4th position continues to the end of the race. Through the crack as they go. Paul Thorpe perhaps getting a little bit sideways there. Now up on the inside, he's going to try for the old hairpin. Not quite, can't quite do that. And Phil Potts are really quick through the old hairpin once again. He's trying to get back onto terms with Foundry. Meanwhile behind, about for 7th continues Damien Cottrell slow through the corner. Imran Khan has a good run out the corner. Cottrell defends the inside line and he continues to run in a 7th position. These two can't get onto terms with the top 6. So through McLean's they go, down towards Coppet, and immediately defensive goes Damien Cottrell as they get on towards onto the brakes. Going through the corner again, Cottrell runs out wide. Khan tries to get the run through the corner, and then they go down towards the chicane for the penultimate time. Khan looks over 2 or 3 times down the straight, and Cottrell seems to have a little bit of extra speed down the straight. They get onto the brakes. Cottrell very late for the chicane. He goes straight on through the gravel trap, and that should give Imran Khan 7th position. Down to 8th goes Damien Cottrell. So the battle continues for 3rd as the Givel closed up. Foundry very quick off the corner. Phil Potts now is going to be under pressure because I don't think he had the best run through the chicane he could have done. What can Paul Thorpe do with him? Round the outside he tries for the final time into Redgate. Can he get the position? Or maybe a touch of contact there. Paul Thorpe going to just about stay on the road. I thought he may rather run out of road there, but he didn't. On to Hollywood, the 2 cars still run side by side as they go now through the crane and curves, and Phil Potts just about stays in front there. So 2 cars side by side for half the time going down the crane and curves. Right, out the old hairpin again. Phil Potts back onto terms with Martin Foundry straight away. Matt Rose, they're still there in 6th. Now, what can Phil Potts do? He tries around the outside, and Phil Potts loses it. He's off the circuit, he's into the gravel trap, and out of the race is Andy Phil Potts, trying to make a move up on to 3rd position into McLean's. Just lost control of the car, and it went off the road. So 3rd is now Foundry, as he has been all the time. 4th is now Paul Thorpe. 5th is Matt Rosier. What's going to happen in chicane for the final time? Well, for the win, it'll be Ed Cooper because he had 1.5 seconds the last time. He's kept that gap to about that to Lee Scott. So Ed Cooper's going to win his first race of the year, side by side almost to 3rd, but Foundry just about defends the line to Paul Thorpe. Can he get a good exit to the corner because it's a little run to the start line, but they all seem to be in relatively same order. So Foundry are pretty happy. Paul Forbes seems pretty pleased with his 4th position now. There's Philpotts off on the view of Imran Khan. And there are your result. Fastest lap went to Imran Khan on that last lap. Good half a second quicker than anybody else. He certainly had the pace. But Ed Cooper was your winner from Lee Scott and Martin Foundry.